Hey everybody. So, I don't know why I'm wearing this, but, I'm gonna continue my songs, um, probably later. I'm just, I've had a headache and, yeah, so it's just crazy. I went to go get my student ID today, and I'm officially a sophomore at Whitehall High School. And apparently, Whitehall High School is the showplace of the South. I didn't know that, so. Well, I knew we were in the South and that we're Southern, but that's all I knew. So how have all of y'all been? I've been good. I feel blind because I don't have my glasses on. My dog's over there laying on the floor. Wherever. There he is. My room's kind of dirty, so. And my closet is, like, covered in drawings from a long time ago. And there's a little suitcase there. Probably had that suitcase for a lot of years, but yeah, I have drawings that I did from, like, Disney classic movies for some reason. Like, you know how little girls grow up loving Disney princesses? I've got 7 from Sleeping Beauty, 1 from Mulan, 1 from The Princess and the Frog, we cannot forget that movie, 1 from Aladdin, 1 from Beauty and the Beast. Did I already say Cinderella? I have 1 from Cinderella. 1 from Pocahontas. That one is my favorite because she's an Indian and I'm an Indian, so it just kind of goes together. I have 5 from Brother Bear 2. And if y'all have ever seen that movie Thumbelina, I have 2 from that one. I am not that bad of an artist, I tell you. So, I'm kind of bored until 7 when I go to a meeting. So, I'm basically just sitting here, texting, watching Transformers, Dark of the Moon, love Transformers, and drinking sweet tea. So, I got 17 songs left. Y'all are awesome, but can I take a break? Please? Well, I'm kind of taking a break right now. But I'm bored, so I'm probably fixing to do another song. And again, sophomore! So, yeah. I'm gonna make a video. And I lost my train of thought. That poster right there that I'm pointing at is really old. I'm surprised I still have it hanging up. Miley Cyrus. This picture right here I've had since I was little. It's got a little girl meeting an angel. This, the top picture is of me and my grandpa when I was a baby. The bottom one is me playing piano. I'm fixing to go to my 9th year playing piano. So yeah, I'm classically trained. But the poem on the picture, it says, if I can get my camera right, if I could choose from all the grandpas in the world, there's no doubt I would still choose you. Your eyes that shine, with a touch of mischief, your laugh that always makes me smile. Your hands that are ready to reach out to me, your heart that's always big enough to welcome me. The time you spend with me, the stories you share with me. If I could choose from all the grandpas in the world, there's no doubt I would still choose you. Well, I guess since I'm so bored, I'll just go ahead and explain to you why I have that. let's see, I'm going to 10th grade. Well, when I was in 7th grade, um, my grandfather died. And honestly, I was closer to him than I was even closer to my parents. So it was a huge, huge deal for me. He died while I was at school, and my lunch period was from 12 to 12, or 12:15 to 12:45, and he passed away at 12:45. I was on my way to choir, and we were doing our warm-ups, and our teacher had us sing "Temporary Home" by Carrie Underwood. So, I mean, I didn't know he had passed away yet. But when it got to the part about the old man in the hospital bed, I started crying. So the choir teacher made me go to the bathroom and stay in there until the song was over, or as long as I needed to. And I mean, I wasn't in there very long. I didn't want to miss the song and warm ups, so I went back in there not too long after. And I'm sorry, y'all are just like right there in my face. But if any of you have met my dad, if you're watching this, you know my dad. He's always messing with me. He loves to mess with people. Well, he picked me up from school that day, and he wasn't like all happy. So I knew something was up, but I didn't say anything. Well, we got halfway home. We got to that stoplight next to Subway, and out of nowhere, I just started bawling. And my dad was like, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Something happened, didn't it?" And I'm bawling my eyes out. And he goes, "Becca, your grandpa passed away today." And I said, "I kind of figured." And I just started crying. And so my grandpa was like my dad's best friend. So when we got home, he started crying and everything. So that wasn't fun. The only part that really got to me was I didn't really say goodbye. I got to see him the Friday before he passed away, and my best friend Charlie was with me at the hospital when I was supposed to see him. And so we were in the room, and then the doctor came in, and my dad told me to leave the room. So me and Charlie went out to the lobby, right outside the room. We were being so weird. We were just taking pictures of random things and of us, and if I had my old phone, I'd show pictures, but I don't. But when the doctor left the room, nobody told me to go back in, and the doctor looked so upset. So I kind of figured something was about to happen, and it turned out he told my parents and my grandma that there wasn't much more that they could do for him. So he died from heart failure. And I'm really sorry I'm not crying right now. But so it was really hard. Me and my two cousins we put pictures in the casket with him. Well, my oldest cousin, he couldn't do it. So I ended up putting his picture in there, and I could barely even put mine in there. My hand just started like shaking as my hand got in the casket, and I just dropped on my knees right then and there and started crying. So that was kind of hard. So that's why I have that picture and that poem. I'm not as emotional about it anymore. But when someone talks about how their grandparents spoil them, how their dad's dad spoils them, I say, well, at least you have your dad. At least you have your grandpa on your dad's side. But that was before a bunch of stuff happened. But, oh, sorry, watching the movie. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so the next day was his visitation, went to that. Oh, our house was full of people. And that Thursday was the funeral. We had like the whole family was at our house, and so we had to make big, huge breakfast. And so we had the funeral, and the next day was a Friday. Well, I made myself sick. Well, I didn't actually get sick. I just told my mom I had a stomach ache, and I didn't feel like going to school, so she didn't make me go to school. And so I stayed home, and I looked at photo albums. I was just sitting there, and I was looking at photo albums, drinking sweet tea. If you haven't guessed by now, sweet tea's my favorite drink. So, I guess, so I just looked through photo albums and everything, and then my uncle brought me all my homework. It was like noon, and he brought me all this makeup work and crap. I got it done within an hour, though, so no big deal. Went back to school next Monday, had a major meltdown in choir again, because, because he passed away right before choir, so I had a major meltdown, and then, at like all region tryouts and at the actual all region concert and Southeast all region. Heck yeah! Fourth chair, technically third because third chair didn't show up. Anyway, we had to sing a song called "There's a Season," and it was so sad. And I wanted to cry. And then the guys sang a song called "Tell My Father," which is sad, and so go look it up. It's called "Tell My Father." And oh my goodness, it is so sad. I'm standing there at the concert next to this guy from my church, and he's singing it, and I just wanted to cry, and I did. I cried. So then at my choir Christmas concert, when the guy sang that, my dad was in the military, so and it's about a soldier wanting to tell his dad that he didn't give up in the war. He kept fighting for his life. And I saw my dad get up and leave the sanctuary of the church that we were at, and I started crying. Because, that's hard. So, I went to school the next day, and my choir teacher goes, "Okay, I saw your dad get up." I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Was he in the military?" I said, "Mm-hmm." She goes, "He's the one that had the dad that passed away, isn't he?" And I was like, so, yeah. Sorry, spaced out. Um, Shoot. Okay. So, you know how in the third Transformers, Sam Witwicky and that Asian dude with the glasses in the elevator, and the Asian dude just kind of like throws himself at him? That's weird. And then they get in our bathroom stall together, and he gets on top of him, and then his pants are pulled out. Oh, weird. I thought something was going to happen. I was just going to close my eyes. Because I saw that in the movie theater. Y'all, do not take your 2-year-old kid, I don't care how much they love the Transformer cartoons, do not take your 2-year-old kid to go see a PG-13 movie with you. Get a freaking babysitter. Like me. Just kidding. Yeah, there were newborn babies. 2-year-olds. 5-year-olds. I want to say 6-year-olds. Okay, look. If they don't know about that kind of stuff, don't take them to see the movie. Okay? Well, I'm gonna go sing. Talk to you later.